Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to Muslim Council for Hong Kong's Ramadan Reminders 2024. My name is Isa. I had the pleasure to visit the brothers in Hong Kong about 4 years ago when we were doing a da'wah mission. And this is what I do, this is what my job is. We call people to Allah around the world. Day and night, we have thousands of people giving da'wah, telling people about Allah. And subhanAllah, last month, we had 13,000 people accept Islam, and we have an 80% retention rate, which is teaching them about Allah, teaching them the Fatiha, teaching them wudu, and how to live like Muslims. So today the name that I've been given is Al-Ra'uf, which is the most kind. Allah is the most kind. He's the most compassionate. He's not waiting for you to slip up and make a mistake and punish you or make life difficult for you, anything like that. Allah is the most kind, most compassionate. He provides for non-Muslims. He provides for people who do shirk, who do the biggest sins, who do all these things. He still provides food for them. He still provides oxygen for them. He still provides clothes for them. Now I want to touch upon an ayah where Ar-Ra'uf was used regarding one of the Sahabis, okay? One of the companions, Suhaib al-Rumi. Yes, he was from Rome. Yes, he was Roman. Yes, he was a river, and he was a companion of the Prophet ﷺ. He came to Makkah with nothing. He started businesses. He made a lot of money. When the Sahaba and the Prophet ﷺ migrated to Medina, he also made the decision, okay, I'm going to go now as well. And obviously, as you know, the Makkans were stopping these people. So when he was going, they started chasing him, and he climbed a hill, a small mount, okay? And they said, you came here with nothing, you're going to leave with nothing, right? He said to them, you know I am an archer, and you know I am an archer. I'm one of the best archers from among you, and I will pick you guys off one by one with my arrows. And when that finishes, I will take my bow and I will use that against you. He said, but you guys have another option, okay? I will tell you where all my wealth is, and you can go and take the dunya, take my wealth, and you will let me go to Medina. They said, no problem. He told them where it was, and they went. And he went all the way to Medina, giving away all his wealth, imagine. And it was a very difficult journey for him, and he arrived there exhausted. And the Prophet ﷺ and the Sahaba told him, an ayah was revealed for him. There are those who will basically give their lives for the sake of Allah. And they said, what a bargain, O Suhaib, that you, to earn the pleasure of Allah, you gave away all of your wealth just so you could earn Allah's pleasure, leave Makkah and come to Medina. And in this verse, Allah used that Allah is the most kind and the most compassionate. So I hope that benefited you guys, inshallah. Next time you're living your life, you're thinking about things, always keep that in mind. Allah is the most kind and the most compassionate than any person. A brother once said to me that about charity, he said, Allah would never let you outdo him in generosity. Or another way of saying it is, you will never outdo Allah in generosity. If you think you will give $1,000, $5,000, $10,000, Allah will give you back much more. Either calamity will be taken away from you, which would be worth much more than $10,000, or He will give you back much more than that. But Allah will always outdo you in these things, because He is the most in all of these things. So He is the most kind. So if you think that you're kind and you're being kind to someone, remember that Allah is much more kind than that, much more understanding. One of the scholars, when he was about to pass away, they said blood was coming out in his urine, okay, because he was so scared. And this was one of the scholars. And someone said to him, don't you know that Allah is more merciful to you than your mother? And subhanAllah, they said after he was reminded of this, he calmed down completely. So keep this in mind, inshallah. Allah is the most loving, He's the most just, He's the most kind, Al-Ra'uf. I hope it benefited all of you guys. Jazakallah khair for watching. Please like and share and subscribe. It makes a massive difference. And because of you liking, sharing and subscribing, more people will come on board. More people will benefit. And when they do good because of you, you will get the reward for that. Make sure you watch tomorrow's episode. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.